from non-profit organization. This is the fourth question. In this question, it is given receipts and payment account and balance sheet. Okay, this is the balance sheet is opening balance sheet. Okay, we don't need to prepare any opening balance sheet because of already it's given in the question only. Okay, with this receipts and payment account and opening balance sheet, we should be prepared. So income and expenditure account and balance sheet as on that date means that is closing balance sheet. Okay, these are only the and income and expenditure account and balance sheet we should be prepared. So once we can see the question, that is balance brought down, that is opening balance of the cash. It is equivalent to opening balance sheet on the asset side, and the subscriptions 90,000 received amount. Okay, we should be compute what is the subscriptions income generated in the year of 31st day, okay, up to December 31, 2015, up to 31st December 2015. Next, donations for building. It is a specific donations. So specific donation we should be capitalize the one. Okay, we should be right liability side of it. And the rent of hall 42,000, and it is the income, and the interest received is 10,200 also it is income. Okay, next, cash 13,800, salaries 30,000, buildings 1,55,000, investment purchased it is assets 20,000, building also it is an asset, printing is expenditure 22,000, general expenses expenditure 4,000, and balance carried on amount it is 5,000 rupees. Okay, this is the closing balance of the cash. We should be right closing balance sheet on the asset side. If you come to the opening balance sheet, there is a capital for 90,800 opening capital. To this opening capital we should be add if it is a surplus, and is there any surplus from income and expenditure account, but is there any deficit in income and expenditure account, we should be deducted from capital fund. Next, subscription received in advance, that is 2,000 rupees. Okay, that is a 2,000 is a last year advance. Okay, subscription received in advance means that is related to current year only. Okay, subscription received in advance in the last year, that is current year means 2014. Advance received in the year of 2014 means there is a subscriptions of 2015 only. So we should add to this 2,000 rupees. We should be add to subscriptions received amount, that is 90,000. Okay, so simply we can tick it once. Okay, next, if we come to assets, cash opening balance of the cash and investments 50,000. Okay, and new investments also it is purchased 20,000. We should be add both. Next, buildings 20,000, buildings 20,000. So to this building in this current year also it is added. Okay, 1,55,000 rupees. Next, outstanding subscriptions means this is the subscriptions in the year of 2014, outstanding subscriptions. So 6,000 rupees we should be deduct from whatever the subscriptions received in this current year. Means this is the subscriptions of outstanding subscriptions of 2014, which is not related to 2015. But if it is a subscription received in advance 2,000 rupees in the year of 2014, that's related to 2015. Okay, so that is the reason this 2,000 rupees you should be add to current year subscriptions received, but outstanding subscriptions of 2014 you should be deduct from current year subscriptions received amount. Next, interest receivable, that is 3,000 rupees. Interest receivable, actually interest received is 10,200 rupees. We should be deduct this is the 3,000 rupees because of that is the interest receivable, that is accrued income in the last year. Okay, last year it is included in the current year interest received amount. So that is the reason you should be deduct 3,000 rupees from 10,200. Okay, this is the 3,000 which is not related to 2015. It is not related to 2015, means that is not an expenditure of 2015. Okay, that should be remembered. Next, a subscription received in advance 31st December 2015, that is 10,000 rupees. Okay, this is the 10,000 subscriptions received in advance 2015, 31st December 2015, means that is this is the subscriptions of income is related to 2016 but not 2015. So simply that should be this advance amount of 10,000 rupees we should be deduct from subscriptions received. Okay, next, depreciation on building, that is a 10%. So building amount, current year purchase amount 1,55,000 plus building purchase in the opening balance of building, that is a 20,000. You should add both the values and deduct the one, and 10% of the value should be deduct. And prepaid salary, it is a prepaid salary, means that is a salary related to next year. Okay, means that is a 2016 year but not 2015. So simply you can deduct this is the 2,000 rupees from salary received. Okay, from salary. Okay, you can take it to the okay. Now you can start to solve the question, that is opening balance of the cash. We no need to prepare opening balance sheet, no need to take anyway. And the subscriptions, it is income, right under income side, by subscriptions. So for subscriptions we should prepare another table, that is whatever the subscriptions of current year. Okay, that is a subscription taken into as an income. Working note 1, subscriptions income for the year that is 2015. Okay, subscriptions received, that is a subscriptions received amount is 90,000. For to this subscriptions, first you can adjust it last year subscriptions in advance, that should be add to the one. Subscriptions received in advance in last year, that is 2,000 rupees you should be added, then 92,000, then 92,000. Next, outstanding subscriptions of last year, means that is the subscriptions is not related to 2015. So simply you can deduct these subscriptions less outstanding subscriptions of last year, that is 6,000 rupees. Okay, if you deduct it, then it is 86,000. 92,000 minus 6,000, which is equal to 86,000. From this 86,000, okay, subscription received in advance in 31st December 2015. So received in advance 2015. Advance means it is related to next year, okay, but not related to current year. So simply you can deduct this is a subscription received in advance in the year of 2015. So less subscriptions received in advance for current year, advance in current year. Okay, then that is the amount is 10,000 rupees. The amount is 10,000. If we deduct this is a 10,000, that is a 76,000 amount. 76,000. Okay, it is a income. Okay, that is a subscriptions income for the year 2015. So this is only the actual subscription income is generated in the current year. Okay, so that is 76,000. 76,000 it should be credited to income and expenditure account. It is working note 1. Okay, next, after subscriptions to donation for building. So it is a donation for building. Directly we can write closing balance sheet under liability side. Donation for building. That is 80,000 rupees. Next, rent of hall 42,000. It is the income. So to the rent of hall there is no adjustments. So that is the amount you can directly write in the outcome. By rent of hall. Rent of hall 42,000. Next, interest received. There is adjustment for interest received. That is interest receivable is 3,000 rupees. By interest received, that is 10,200. That is a receivable in the year of 2014. So it is the income of 2014 but not 15 income. So simply you can deduct less interest receivable. The amount is 3,000 rupees. The amount is 3,000 rupees. Then it is 7,200. 7,200 rupees. Okay, like this is the income is generated. Next, after interest received, then come to pay. Okay, that is the payments. That is salary to salary, that is 30,000. There is one of the adjustment for salaries, that is prepaid salary 2,000 rupees. Prepaid salary you should be deducted. Okay, less prepaid 2,000 rupees. Then 28,000 should be taken into next column. Next, buildings 1,55,000. Already there is a building in the opening balance sheet 20,000. You should add it. And there is a two adjustments. Another adjustment is depreciation on buildings, that is 10%. So first you can add it. Buildings. Opening value of the building is 20,000. Add purchase of the building, that is a purchase of building 1,55,000. Then it is 1,75,000. Sorry, 1,75,000. There is a depreciation also is there, no? So less depreciation on building. that is 1,75,000 into the percentage is 10%, which is equal to 17,500. 17,500. If you deduct that is the value, so 1,75,000 minus 17,500, which is equal to 1,57,500. 1,57,500. Okay. Next, after buildings, that is the investment purchased. Already the investments in the opening balance sheet 50,000. You should add it. Investments opening value of the investments is actually 50,000 only. But in this current year, you purchase the investments 20,000. Add purchase investments. Add purchase of the investments worth is 20,000 rupees. Now total of the investments is 70,000. Okay. Next, printing. Printing it is an expenditure. Printing it is an expenditure. To printing 22,000. There is no adjustment for printing. After printing, it is general expenses 4,000 rupees. To general expenses, there is no adjustment for general expenses, that is 4,000 rupees directly you can write. Next, balance carried on, it is a closing balance of cash. So simply you can, this is the balance of cash, you can write under closing balance sheet as a cash account. That is 5,000 of the closing balance of cash. Okay, so all receipts and payments can are completed. Now we can come to opening balance sheet. So that is a capital fund 90,800. That is the opening capital fund. That is 90,800 rupees. So subscription received in advance, it's completed already. Okay, and cash no need required. Investments 50,000. Already we have added to investments. Building also added to invest. Added to purchase of the investments. And outstanding subscriptions. Outstanding subscriptions in last year already we are adjusted in this one 6,000 rupees under subscriptions. Next, interest receivable also we are deducted from interest received amount, and we computed actual interest of current year. Next, so subscription received in advance 31st December 2015. So should remember these are adjustments. So subscription received in advance 31st December 2015, 10,000 rupees. That is, we are adjusted to subscriptions of computation of subscriptions of current year. Okay, and adjustments, every adjustment we should be entered twice in the books of accounts. No? So again you should be go to the balance sheet and write it is a received in advance, means income received in advance is liabilities one. Okay, that is right under closing balance sheet, liability side, subscriptions received in advance, that is 10,000 rupees. Subscriptions received in advance is a 10,000 rupees. Okay, again you can write under closing balance sheet and liability side. Next, depreciation already we are computed 17,500 on building. Okay, once completed. And next effect, double effect is right under expenditure side, to depreciation on building 80,000 rupees. 17,500. 17,500 depreciation of the building. The calculation is 1,75,000 into 10% on the total value of the building. Next one, after the building, prepaid salary. Okay, prepaid salary were deducted from salaries, and the next effect, double effect, is prepaid salary. It is an asset. If it is expenditure, is there any expenditure paid in advance, is a asset. So prepaid salary, that is 2,000 rupees. Okay, like this you can compute it. So now you can compute all the, okay, all the items can completed, okay, in this receipt and payment account, and opening balance sheet, and adjustments also if we are affected twice. Okay, next we can compute the profit or loss, that is a surplus or deficit. Okay, it's not a profit or loss, it is surplus or deficit. So total of credit is 1,25,200. So debit side also 1,25,200. So minus 28,000, minus 22,000, minus 4,000, minus 17,500. Finally, the surplus is 53,700. Okay, it is excess of income over expenditure. Excess of income means income is more than expenditure. Okay, like this you can write. This is the same surplus, same surplus amount you should add to capital fund. Add surplus, that is 53,700. 53,700. If you add this to plus 90,000, 1,44,500 plus 10,000 plus 80,000, 2,34,500. Total of liabilities is 2,34,500. Next, okay, total asset 1,57,500 plus 70,000 plus 5,000 plus 2,000, which is equal to 2,34,500. So both are equal. Okay, that is only the balance sheet for, okay, fourth solution. Okay, and you should write, that is the headings also, it should be neatly, that is in the books of so and so association. Okay, in this question, Ashok Nagar Association income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st December 2015. Year also should be mentioned. So balance sheet as on 31st December 2015. Okay, like this you can solve the one. And if you have any doubts, and if you require any new question, please be, okay, contact through my WhatsApp number, that is 74168 62278. Okay, and many of them it's a misleading to the students, that is all receipts as a income, all payments as an expenditure. Okay, but that is not the correct one. Okay, so some of the receipts as an income, and remaining receipts, whatever the receipts, maybe it is a liabilities on liabilities also. Okay, finally receipts can be either it is a income or it goes to liability side. Okay, that should be remembered. So for example, here donation for building, it is we have written in liability side. Okay, so but subscriptions and interest received and rent of hall we have written under income side. Okay, maximum receipts we have to be write under income side only, but not all receipts is not any income. That should be keep into your mind. And the same as payments, all payments is not an expenditure. All payments, it is not an expenditures. Okay, maximum payments can be expenditures. Okay, but some of the expenses like purchase of the building and even investments purchased, okay, that is, we should be right under balance sheet asset side. Okay, means receipts is a income or liabilities. Okay, and the payments, maybe it is under expenses side or balance sheet under asset side also. Okay, so that is you should be keep into your mind and solve the solution. It is very easy. Okay, and thank you. We can continue. Okay,